I went into a zone, time sped up and slowed down at the same time. I went 5 minutes past the light.
How's everybody doing tonight? I really don't care. I really don't. I'm not a comic. My therapist told me to come up here because I got problems. True story, I got pulled over like 20 minutes ago coming up here. Is that funny? Anyway, cop comes up and he's like license and registration, and I was like, no problem. But before we continue, I want you to know that I identify as a white male. And he was like, you're free to go. Go white privilege, go white privilege. And then before that, I had a near-death experience coming up here. I took a shower and I get out and I realized that I don't have any lotion left. 96% white audience. Okay. Fun fact about black people: when we take a shower, we have no more than 15 minutes to put lotion on our body. And if we don't put lotion on inside that 15-minute window, we die. We just stop living. So I'm glad to make it up here. Like I said, I got problems, and I blame my dad. He's always been a real bad drug addict, and he just bought a house, and I'm gonna have to see it. And we're outside on the porch talking, and I heard the most beautiful sound that I've ever heard in my life. And I look up, and I see this wind chime, and I was shocked. Like, not because I've never seen a wind chime before, but I've never seen one that was made out of shoestrings and old crack pipes. Please stop laughing. My life sucks. I'm not good when it comes to dating. I was dating this blind girl, and we had to stop seeing each other because, yeah. And then I was dating this deaf girl, and we broke up because she never listened to my side of the argument. And then I started dating a midget, and we broke up because she had chlamydia. I have 2 kids. When my baby's mom was 9 months pregnant, this one time, we were in the middle of having sex, and the next thing I know, I'm drenched with gushing fluids, like, oh. And before she told me her water had broke, in my mind I was thinking, damn, I am good. My man Jordan, give it up for Jordan, man. Give it up for Jordan. That's enough. Back to me. But no, fuck, where am I at? I smoked a lot of weed yesterday for St. Patrick's Day. Jordan, he was talking about AIDS. There's nothing funny about AIDS. Nothing at all. But I'm gonna try my best. So Charlie Sheen, he contracted HIV in 2016, and he has a documentary about his life that's coming out next year. And I think a good title would be 2.5 White Blood Cells. Because he's gonna die of AIDS. Kids. Does anybody have kids in here? Oh yeah. All right, good job. I love my kids. I love them to death, but I don't like them. It was easier when they were younger. Like my daughter, she would come up to me at least 5 times a day. Daddy, do you want to hear me sing Let It Go? Of course, princess. That was when she was 2. She just turned 7, and yesterday I asked if she would sing to me, and she told me to fuck off. And I smoke a lot of weed. Any weed smokers in Wisconsin? All right. Sending them now. They smoke weed. But no, I smoke a lot of weed, but I don't like to smoke in front of my kids, so I'll go in the bathroom and smoke. And yesterday I was smoking in the bathroom, and my 10-year-old son came in right after me, and I was like, oh shit. And he comes out, and there was smoke still billowing out of the bathroom. I'm like, fuck, I hope he's not high. He goes straight to the fridge and grabs a cupcake and says, Daddy, I know how they built the pyramid. I'm fucking tired. So I wanted him to calm down, so I put on one of his favorite movies. Are there any Fast and Furious fans out there? Oh, yeah. set you guys up. Those movies suck. Those movies are terrible. They're terrible. But my son, he's only 10 years old and he was high for his first time, so he didn't know any better. So we're watching it. Two dudes are in a car. They jump the Grand Canyon, do like 3 barrel rolls, a flip, landed, no damage done to the car. And I stand up and I'm like, that is preposterous. And my son's still holding his cupcake. He's like, no, Dad, that's ludicrous. Stupid. I used to be a motivational speaker. Like I used to travel to inner city schools and teach kids about positive thinking and the powers of the mind. All right, and to make ends meet, I got a job as a dispatcher for the emergency medical bracelet life alert. And then one day, I completed a real energetic speech about positive thinking and perseverance, and I went into work, and my very first call was this old woman. She was like, I've fallen and I can't get up. Ignoring protocol, I was like, yes, you can. Just put your mind to it. Inside of the word can't is the word can. I believe in you. And then I hung up. I don't work there anymore. Porno. Does any guys watch porno in here? Anyway, liars. I was watching porno last week, and there was this black woman having sex with this white guy, and this white guy's dick was like 3 feet long, and I just had this sense of hatred for him just because of his penis size. And then I had an epiphany. I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's where all the racism from white guys come from, is that stereotype that all black guys have big penises and we don't. Like, mine's not small, don't get it fucked up. But it's just not huge. So the next day I went to a Ku Klux Klan rally, and I walk up to the Grand Wizard, and I don't say a word, I just unzip my pants and out rolls my slightly above average penis. And he looks at me, he looks down at my penis and looks back up at me. He takes his hood off, gives me a hug, and he walks away. I'm all about breaking down racial dividers and shit. But my dick was still out, so it was like kind of weird. In 1990, I was the only black kid in my whole school. And we buried a time capsule. And I wanted to being the only black kid in the whole school, I wanted to put something inside that represented my people, you know? And last week we dug it up. It was a big thing. They invited everybody back. And inside there was like Vanilla Ice CDs, Ninja Turtle toys, Magic the Gathering cards. So you can only imagine how I felt when they pulled out my 2 photos of O.J. Simpson and Bill Cosby. Like, how the fuck was I supposed to? I'm almost out of here. Last week I bought a new used car, and I go out to pick it up, and the seller was a trans woman. Listen how fucking quiet it got. A mouse farted 3 blocks down the road and I heard it. Calm down. Before I go out and pick up the car, I'm looking over the car. I'm like, how are the brakes? And she was like, brand new. Okay, how are the tires? 3 of them are brand new. The other one works just fine. Okay. What's the transmission like? And she was like, our mission is to be treated the same way as everyone else. Thank you so much, girl. I was talking about the car. Last one I'm out. Racism is terrible. I deal with it every day. But I didn't think that it would extend into breakfast cereals. Yeah, stay with me. So yesterday I was having a bowl of Rice Krispies, and I was high. So I wanted to see what would happen if I would put a small amount of Cocoa Krispies on top. And then I remember the old school commercials where the kid would put his ear to the bowl and hear the Rice Krispies talk. So I poured the milk and put my ear to the bowl and listened in shock and horror as the Rice Krispies, referring to the Cocoa Krispies, said, well, there goes the neighborhood. Thank you, Jeff Warren.